Well, hello. As promised, I'm going to do a quick review of Real Steel. I don't want to hold this up the whole time, but just so everybody can see it. This is the movie we're talking about. Just came out on video, I think, about a week ago. I have also done a written review, which you can check out if you would like at www.fathersonreviews.wordpress.com. That's a site that I'm sharing with my son, Hunter. We're both going to be posting reviews. Right now we're 3,000 miles away approximately. I'm in California and he's in Pennsylvania. So until we can get the equipment where we can do Skype video calling, we're doing reviews separately. Check out that site. He's actually done a great review of the role-playing game, the RPG that just came out, Kingdoms of Amalur. I have a difficult time pronouncing it. Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning by 38 Studios and Electronic Arts. That's actually the pitching great Kurt Schilling's company. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I tend to be a digressor. I'd rather be a digressor versus a transgressor. In any event, Real Steel. This is a great movie. I really enjoyed this movie, and it's a movie that if you have seen the previews, if you're not an action fan, which I am, you might tend to want to discount the movie and not see it because if you think it's just an action movie. My daughter, I had to kind of twist her arm to get her to watch this movie last night. And she says to me, I don't want to watch a movie about robots. I'm not interested in sci-fi. I'm not interested in robots. And I said, listen, there's more to this movie. And here's the bottom line. This movie, does have a lot of action. It certainly does have robots in it. And it's the basic premise is essentially that in the future, boxing is not performed by humans. It's performed by robots. And I think it's a cool premise. But even if you're not interested in that aspect of it, it's a movie that has a lot of heart, a lot of emotion to it. I have, if any of you have followed, any of my blogs, the postings I've been putting up, you'll know that without going into a lot of detail here, this is already 2.5 minutes long, that my daughter and I were estranged for a year and a half. My son, as I said, is in Pennsylvania, so I don't see him. And the story, Hugh Jackman plays an absentee father. And he doesn't get to see he doesn't see his son. It's not that he doesn't get to see his son, he chooses not to see his son. And I don't want to give away any more than that. But in any event, the key here is that the movie, as I said, has a lot of heart, and I would say it's a story of redemption. For me, personally, it really resonated. I saw it in the theaters by myself, and I was blubbering like a baby, quite frankly, because of the fact that, I missed my son, and it's a father-son story, and B, I was estranged from my daughter, so the story really resonated. Probably one of the most unique things about this movie to me is that Hugh Jackman generally plays a very likable character in the movies, and at the beginning of this movie, he is really, I'm going to put it bluntly, really a jerk. And it's a guy that at the beginning of the movie, I was actually surprised. I thought, wow, I really do not like this guy. Again, without giving away much more of the plot, you need to watch the movie, but it's pretty tough to dislike Hugh Jackman for any long period of time. But in any event, it has a great cast. It has, besides Hugh Jackman, Hope Davis, Anthony Mackie, Kevin Durand, James Rebhorn, and most notably, Evangeline Lilly from Lost. Most notably, though, is little Dakota, Goyo. I'd never heard of him before, but I would say this kid is going to have a future. He's absolutely adorable, and he really steals the movie. I realize I haven't given away too much of the movie, and that was by intent, but I strongly recommend the movie. As I said, it has a lot of emotion to it, a lot of heart. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry. In any event, I guess that's really about it. This has already gone on too long. Check it out. You can check it out. It's available on DVD and Blu-ray. Enjoy.